All right, one more look-see. I know it's loud. Yeah, there goes Amtrak. Huh, that's an awesome train ride right there. Oh, there's two of them. The one westbound is still stopped over there. Eastbound is moving. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So, it's a little like diversion of the water right here. That's pretty cool. There's the beach. Yep, and up there is where we belong. Yep, right where that truck's going. Just the other way. Right where that white truck is going. That way. Yep, alright, gotta go. Okie dokie, playtime is over. I'll tell you what, it is toasty out there. No joke. River or not, it is toasty. 70 westbound. Here we go. Got lucky. we just merged into the front of a pack. Nice. I can dig it. So let's see what time we got here. Right about 3 o'clock. Waiting for the temperature gauge to settle. Elevation about 5,870 feet. And damn, I wish we could have stayed a little longer. But we did our half hour and that's all we get. Leaving White River National Forest. Tell you what, I'm glad I went ahead and pulled off in there. Very much so. So, temperature gauges seem to have settled at about 100 degrees. And that sounds just about right. Passing exit 119, no name, and there's a rest area there that says it allows camping. And that's the one where last time we were coming along and I took the off ramp and bucked and went ahead and straight on through and got back on the 70 because it just didn't look very inviting for a big truck. But next time we will stop at no name rest area, I figure. Going through Glenwood Springs. Lodging out here, and I mean a whole lot. Wow. Right there. Junction, 87 miles. specifically. Well, we just crossed over the Green River. Yeah, so there you go, Green River, Utah. Yep, as you would have it. Yeah, right there, Green River, half mile, exit 160. So yeah, greetings from Green River, Utah. I-70 westbound, of course, past mile marker 161, where it is 106 degrees currently. 3 degrees cooler than it was about 90 miles back, 50 to 90 miles ago, and reached into the 109 Fahrenheit temperature mark. And boy, I'm telling you, I'm just like dying for this AC to be working better, but it isn't. So it's probably about 90 degrees inside the cab here. However, it's, you know, it's like, should I roll down the windows? Nah, I guess 90 degrees is better than 106. So there you go. The time now is, let's see here, 5:40 in the PM. Elevation 4,100 feet, roughly. And we are getting ready to depart the I-70.
Take exit 157 on the right to US 6 West.
There you go. She said it for me. Yes, we are going to take the US 6 West. As I was saying earlier, I didn't recall what the what number the highway was that we were going to take, but that's it, 6. So wish us luck. Hopefully this pays out. We got, geez, I mean, only 179 miles out to Salt Lake City, so that ain't bad. I think if we opted to stay on the I-70 out to the 15,
exit 157 on the right to US 6 West.
It actually tacks on like an extra 90 or 100 miles, so whatever, we're gonna give it a go. I think, let's see, what was she telling me about an ETA of about 3 hours, so, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 o'clock we should be arriving. All going according to plan. Yes, and honestly, I don't know, I'm like ready for a nap for some reason.
Continue on US 191.
For some reason, I'm just feeling extra sleepy. It must be the heat. It would have to be. So we're just gonna find our way through it, I figure. So I actually had to take it down off the windshield earlier. I think it was in the middle of a hyperdrive because it's just too damn hot up there. I went up there, checked the temperature on the like blazing hot, so I had to pull you down and let it cool off for a little bit there, recharge it and stuff. Got a few clouds up in the sky now, which is great. It doesn't change the temperature much, but it's great because at least we don't got the rays of the sun beating in the cab here, so we'll take what we can get. That we're on a new highway, I'm going to go ahead and throw you into some more hyperdrive here in a moment since I pass up this UPS truck. Let this little impatient four-wheeler behind me pass me. Trying to give him room. He's not. Is he gonna take it? Nope. He took it out. Oh well. All right. Next passing lane, 3 miles. There you go. He'll get his chance back. So, anyways, hyperdrive it is. See you in a bit. Enjoy. right. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Whoop. A little bit early, Cal. A little bit early. Not yet. Welcome to Wellington, Utah, where we are going to pull off at this here Chevron real quick and stretch the legs, I think, and pop the hood. Because I just had a check engine light come on real quick, just real brief. And we got another 128 miles still to go down this highway out to Salt Lake City, and I don't think there's much more opportunities for services the rest of the way here, so we're gonna just double check and make sure we still got coolant and stuff like that. Matter of fact, we're just gonna go pull straight into this little spot right here. You're good. Perfect. Rather than wait for that guy to park over there. He looked at me, he's like, "What are you doing?" "I'm gonna park." Don't worry, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm not gonna hold you up. Alright. Off duty for a minute. And yeah, I gotta pop the hood, so we'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, well, everything looks good as it can be, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and give the windshield a quick bath. Maybe grab a cold drink. Figure. And get back to it. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this knocked out. 127 miles to go. And now that's just a general Salt Lake City, just a little dot on a map that calls itself Salt Lake City. As far as, yeah, well done, Max. They can't hear you. As far as where we're actually going to land, that is TBD. Go ahead, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go.
Continue on East Main Street.
Being a nice little kind of refreshing little stop right there. It's actually, well, you'll probably be able to see it right now. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. And the wind was blowing so heavily, it was like coming at us as we were walking around out there from the side. And it was kind of like natural AC out there. Felt really good. I mean, really good. So, yep. A little bit of rain won't hurt. I figure. Yep, good old Wellington. There we are. Yep. We love it. I love Wellington. And then shortly after Wellington here will be Price with an I. Why? I don't know. So what do we got? Let's see. Arrive in 2 hours and 8 minutes. That's good because I have 2 hours and 10 minutes of drive available. Yep. But like I said, that's just to a little dot someplace in the middle of a place called Salt Lake City that we're not going to. So we may very well end up at T.H. Willa, or God forbid we end up at freaking Pilot Flying J right down there in the middle of Salt Lake City. That place, yeah, I'd prefer not land there. I can handle anything but that, or a rest area someplace along the way, maybe. I don't know. No matches found for rest areas along our route. That's no good. Truck stops. Yeah, there's the Pilot. Right down there in Salt Lake City at 122 miles to go. Oh God, no. And then there's, let's see, there's a Loves and a Pilot Flying J and 78 miles. So a little way short of Salt Lake City. In Springfield, or Springville. I believe that's along I-15, yes it is. So maybe we'll do something like that. Call the boss and tell him, yep, can't make it. Where you want me to meet you? Like Flying J down in Salt Lake City. Oh, sorry. You know what? The coolant's low. Got a flat tire. Windshield's broken. I ran out of gas. I'm over here at Love's in Springville. Just kidding, boss. Can't wait to see you. Alright, anyways, go back to bed. We'll see you in a little while. Susie? Real good. The sign says it right there, real good. Oh, real good elk and buffalo. That does sound real good. Max, knock it off. Knock it off. I'm gonna punch you. Max, move. Get back. Freaking persistent little jerk. Huh, real good elk and buffalo. Man. Huh. Oh well. Maybe next time. I'll tell you what. I can't speak about elk. I've never tried it. But buffalo is the bomb. Buffalo meat is killer. Max, are you thirsty, or are you hungry, or are you just in need of attention? You're just trying to get my attention. Let's try some water. Yeah. Even though I think there's still some in your bowl. Yeah, there's still some in your bowl. There's some water. And we'll try some food here. Because I can see how you might be hungry at this point. Being that it is 8 o'clock. Let's see here if we can do this real quick. There we go. There's some food in your bowl, dog. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, this is, I kind of like this route better than the 70 route out to 15. Just because it's kind of goes through the middle of all these gorgeous gorges and whatnot. Some real nice ones. A ways back there, while you were in hyperdrive mode there, we were racing along what's called the Energy Loop Scenic Highway, which was awesome. I mean, it was it was way back there where there was some pretty amazing geology. And over on the left side of the highway, there had just been a big fire, so there was a whole bunch of fire crews all around, like, you know, probably keeping an eye on hot spots and stuff like that. I mean, it hit just like it was a real recent fire, probably within a day or two ago, and it was big too. It was a big brush fire, you know, not a whole heck of a lot of trees out there to burn, but a lot of brush. So you may or may not have seen some charter mains over there on the left-hand side of the highway. Unfortunately, there was a couple homes that got cooked in the deal that I noticed that were burnt down to their foundations, which is always a shame to see, but, you know. Wow. See these wind turbines over here? This is kind of just right there, aren't they? Just right there, eh? Barely moving. Not very windy. It's just kind of, I'm actually quite surprised that they're moving at all, because I don't feel not a bit of wind. I don't know. Huh. They are turning a little bit. has cooled down quite a bit. I'll tell you what, 91 degrees. It was like 84 or 85 for a little ways back there going through that gorge. And boy, it felt nice. Like I rolled down the window and had my hand sticking out the window for a little while. It did. It was like, it felt great. And I mean, and that's pretty warm, you know. But yeah, 91 degrees now, elevation 4,700 feet. Told you what time it is. And we got 55 miles now out there in Salt Lake. Let's see, where are we here? Spanish Fork. Yes, welcome. Looks very modernized out here in Spanish Fork. Yep. Oh boy, red light go. Distance, see that little lake right there? That's Utah Lake, not Salt Lake.
In 3/4 of a mile, take the exit on the right to I-15 North toward Salt Lake City.
Yeah, all right. Well, sweet potatoes, that's cool. There we go. All right, well, that's a wrap for now. I figure I gotta get a hold of the boss here and see where he wants me to land. So we'll bring you back in once we get to where we're going, I figure. So we'll see you all in a bit. Okay, well, let's see here. We have arrived to Walmart over here in West Valley Center, West Valley someplace or another. And the boss is here. And I saw where he's parked, and he's on the other side of the building. So we gotta try and figure out how to get over there, and we have to try and figure out how to do it within 6 minutes. Yep, this will work. This will work just fine. So, anyways, that is a wrap for today. It is now, let's see, 9:05 in the PM. 86 degrees outside, elevation 4,255 feet, and we have 0 miles to go. So, once again, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you enjoyed today's adventure. The adventure that it was, and it's a wrap. So, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. See you.